What's up, everybody? It's Michael Fletcher. I am back, and welcome to this as we are now going to review last night's UFC Ultimate Fighter finale, which was live from the Pearl at the Palms Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. And let's get right to it. The first of the major fights of the night for the UFC contract, it was TJ Dillashaw versus John Dodson. John Dodson wins the bout, wins it in round number 1, winning it by TKO due to strikes. And this was a very impressive victory for John Dodson. He looked really good in the fight. He basically dictated the pace, and the one thing that Dodson brought to the table throughout the entire fight was that not only did he have speed, which was one of the main reasons why he was so good, but he was also very, very strong and had the power that he can actually possess and look very good in it. He got Dillishaw down on the mat and then just started trying to hammer fisting him, trying to get the TKO victory, and he got it. Referee stepped in and stopped the fight at 1 minute and 54 seconds of the very first round, giving him the win, and more importantly, he is the Ultimate Fighter, one of the Ultimate Fighters for season 14 at 135 pounds. Alright, the next fight was Diego Branado versus Dennis Bermudez. This was also in a featherweight divisional bout. The winner gets a UFC contract, a 6-figure contract. Diego wins it by submission with an armbar at almost near the end of the first round, 4 minutes and 51 seconds of round number 1. Now, this one is very, very shocking to me because Diego has such lethal power. I was predicting a knockout. However, I did predict either in the first or second round. However, Dennis Bermudez got caught. And it was one of those where he tried to make a move to try to get out of trouble, but instead of getting out of it, he got into more and got armbarred. And not even before he got wrapped up, it looked like he was going for the armbar. Even before the armbar was fully applied, Dennis Bermudez tapped out and basically gave the contract to Diego. But Diego was the most dominant fighter in the featherweight division, especially with the 145s going into that fight. Throughout the entire Ultimate Fighter this season, he looked absolutely amazing. And, well, this was one of those reasons that he looked very good. And Diego wins it. Congratulations to him. You know, he said he wanted to start a life, get his family out of Brazil, you know, give a house for his mother, get his brother out of the drugs, the drug life, especially down in Brazil. Well, he can do that and then some. He is now a UFC fighter. Congratulations to him. And of course, in the main event, a middleweight bout for 5 rounds, Michael Bisping versus Jason Mayhem Miller. It was Michael Bisping winning the bout, a TKO victory via the strikes at 3 minutes and 34 seconds in round number 3. And Bisping looked really good tonight. He looked very good. This is his 4th consecutive victory, rebounding over the loss that he had just a few years ago over Dan Henderson. And now he is continuing rising up to the ladder to possibly get maybe a future bout with the champion himself, Anderson the Spider Silva. For Mayhem Miller, hey, he was very jacked up, very excited for the fight. You know, this was his big fight. This was a big step going into the UFC octagon. Unfortunately, I think he burned himself out. You know, he looked good in round number 1. However, round 2 and round 3, he just got completely dominated tonight by Michael Bisping. A lot of it was traditional stand-up, you know, but in that situation, the stand-up is just Bisping's cup of tea. He is a very good stand-up fighter. He tried to take him down a few times, which he did successfully, and once he got him down, he got him on his back, but instead of trying to go for a submission, he just tried to overwhelm him with the punches and try to knock him out, and try to stop him with the punches. It got to the point where Miller just could not continue, and they stopped the fight, and Bisping is your winner. So with that said, this will wrap it up for the UFC Tough Enough. And now next week, we do have a big UFC event, as it will be Jon Jones putting his light heavyweight championship of the world against Lyoto Machida. What about this is going to be? I will give you my thoughts about it through the week. And we also will have the bout itself. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mike Fletcher, hugs and hand pounds, and I am out. Thank you for watching this. We'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.